Roy. I know. I forgot to mention in the last episode. I know you're head of youth development in Munster Academy. It's a great honour to be going home. I know. You're a Cork man. Munster Academy is perfect for you. You don't know if you can continue to work under how we roll on. Well, look, we both know he probably won't last, Roy, will he? Whereas you are on like a 15-year contract. So, you can continue to develop the future of Munster players who can then come over to me and make me better. I know I forgot to mention you. I know. It's a great disrespect. I understand that. Yeah. No, Roy, you don't need to call over. You don't need to bring the dogs, Roy. Roy, come on now. Look. Oh, I'm going through a tunnel, Roy. Tunnel. Oh, bugger. Shh. Roy. Well, how's it going and how's the crack? And welcome back to this introduction to the Irish Academy, kind of like part 2. But there was a couple of little developments on the Irish front that I wanted to show you. So I wanted to put that into this and continue just little bits from the last video. So in the last video we got a question as well. It was from Lyndon Quinn. Great stuff. In the next episode, can you include what your plan was when you were building the academy squad? I'm looking forward to episode 2, and I didn't know what he meant. And he then went on to tell me, did I have particular tactic in mind and got the players to fit the tactic, or did I have players and then get the tactic? A great question, and now I'll answer it. I kind of knew what I wanted. I wanted to try and get back to the big man, little man thing. So I wanted a tall striker, small striker. I wanted old style Irish football, bit direct, but solid enough. Good, a decent midfielder, breaking up the play, all that kind of things, and real wingers. I also then came up with this motto. Myself and our head of youth development, Mr. Interrosi, came up with a motto of we either bring him up or bring him home. So to bring it up would be any young Irish player that I thought had good potential, I would bring them to the academy. Or if they were, but like not exceptional ones that you've like tri-pirate, obviously too good, no good. Ones that could maybe make it to League One or Championship level, perfect. Or then for in terms of older players, if they were Irish and playing not in the UK or Ireland, they were also eligible to be brought home. So it was bring them home or bring them up. Prime example of that would be Killian Sheridan, our target man for the year. He was playing in Poland, so we decided to bring him home. Adaramola, Crystal Palace youngster, looks good, will definitely be at least championship level, so I decided to bring him up, 16 years old. Andrew Moran, I'd never heard of him until I started trying to create a squad. A young fella from Bray, I believe he signed for Brighton in real life, so I took him just as from Bray straight directly. So I decided to bring him up. Stephen Beattie, for example, he was playing in America, brought him home. Our captain and under-18 manager, Richie Ryan, he was playing for El Paso in Cincinnati and Miami. He's been out there a long time, so I decided to bring him home, and so on and so forth. Since you last saw us, we have made a couple of additions to the squad. There was a young fella who I thought was too good for our squad when I was making it, but actually wanted to sign for us once I started the game, which I didn't think he would. So Cian Flanagan is now an academy player. He will be in the shadow striker role, in behind, creating for the tall man and the little man. And also Padraig Almond, a bit of a Newport and Cup specialist, an extra striker would probably reduce the game time of Owen McCormack, but it helps us with the signing Irish players vision, so it was perfect. Now, when we're talking about Ireland, a couple of things happened, so we better go to that. Here we are, folks. This is what the Irish schedule has looked like so far. You will notice the goal scorers. Two people who I have convinced that green was the way to go. Make them keen to be green. Patrick Bamford with 2 goals on his debut against Finland. Then another fella, Sean Morrison of Cardiff, who I convinced basically to be my 3rd or 4th choice centre back after John Egan was sent off, came on and scored from a corner. So that was ideal. Then we played Wales. I thought that was going to be a much tougher game. It was, to be fair, but same result, a 3-1 victory at home. Brady, Bamford and Doherty. Doherty's goal was amazing. He dribbled from the inside. Just on the break, they were pushing hard. He got the ball inside the box, inside our own half, and dribbled all the way through. A very cool finish. So the original plan was there to come back for this game in the next episode, where we play Bosnia and Herzegovina, and we'll also be playing the Academy's first game as well. So that's going to be the next episode as well. This was just a very, very small episode to say that it hasn't just disappeared. It is happening. Just working a lot over Christmas, and I wanted to show you just a few players that I probably didn't get to go over last time. I showed you the new fellow. You have the experienced Mark Wilson, who was unemployed, good player to bring in, and young Ryan Nolan. He was on like Football Eurostar on Sky 1 years ago. He ended up at Inter Milan, never played for them, and then was doing a bit of travelling around the place. The under-23s then are full of youngsters. Callum Kavanagh from Middlesbrough, going to be a nice little player, definitely Championship League 1 ability. I've been trying to send a few of these fellas out on loan. The only one I've got so far who has since changed his nationality to go to Latvian side than the Irish side. And of course we got Benedetti, who's tottening up the days to become Irish and get that Irish cap. Of course, then we have to allow for the growth of the players that are in this team. So the fringe players here will probably only be there maybe for this year. There'll be a lot of players depart again once I realise that they're just not good enough. I'm looking at a couple of guys here straight away. Stephen Walsh probably won't cut it. Adam Barton definitely won't cut it. There's a lot of players who are going to give them this chance for 1 year, see how they get on, but if they're not up to the conference level, they're not really going to be any good to me after this year anyway, because we are expected to get back to back promotions. So we have to keep ploughing for that, and we have to keep improving and hoping that our 4 academies and our own academy come up with exceptional new players, because they've been given the facilities to do so, and also the staff to potentially do so. So hopefully that will happen, and it's all about luck, and hopefully the Irish Academy can roll it a bit of luck, and we'll get the players that we need. So on that note, that's the end of this very, very quick part 2, and the official full start of the series will be in the next episode. I can't tell you when that is, but it will be in the next 4 or 5 days. We'll be playing the Academy's first game and the Irish playoff semi-final against Bosnia. So it'll be a double match episode. It'll be we're hoping 20-25 minutes. I know they're long. They won't be a normal thing, but it's just because it's the start and they're 2 big historic games. So I've been the Big Kahuna, you've been the Kahuna Knights. Thank you very much for being patient with me, and we hit our target very, very well last time. I asked for 25, it was in the 40s. Let's hope we'll go for it again. We'll dip our hand into the 25 bucket again. If we can hit 25 likes, we'll be so happy, and we'll keep it going all the way through. 25 is going to be the target until eventually you stop watching and get sick of me, and then we'll aim for like 5. But For now, 25. So hit that like button. Comment down below about how many Irish goals Bamford is going to get before he is no longer in my plans. There's a fairly random one. I've been the Big Kahuna. You've been the Kahuna Knights. I'll see you very, very soon. Good luck.